All right, so Miss Goodwin, I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. And let me explain to you why. This is not your first time with a motion to revoke. It doesn't appear that there's anything else that can be done to help you. Court is calling 2017 CR 3456W, State versus Katrina Goodwin. Can I have parties announced?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Are you the same Katrina Goodwin who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2017 CR 3456W for the offense of theft of property less than $200,000 on May 15, 2017 for a period of 5 years and extended for a total of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, Judge, that was me.
All right, State.
Yes, Judge. State is alleging that violation of condition number 2 on or about the 6th day of January 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Katrina Goodwin, did then and there illegally use a controlled substance, namely amphetamines, in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
The state will waive and abandon the remaining violation, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, I think the judgment needs to be corrected. We can go off the record. All right, we are back on the record. So you entered a plea of true to violation of condition number 2. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Judge.
Yes.
That agreement is to continue probationer on probation, but the state is recommending, in line with the probation's recommendation, a 1-year extension, weekly reporting, and weekly UAs for the first 30 days.
All right, thank you.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so Miss Goodwin, I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. And let me explain to you why. This is not your first time with a motion to revoke. It doesn't appear that there's anything else that can be done to help you. I understand that drug addiction is very difficult to conquer and you have to stay vigilant. But when people give you the tools that you need and you just don't use them, that's a problem. So I don't think you are a good candidate for probation, and I'm not going to continue you on probation. So I'm going to grant the motion.
All right, guys, let's break this down. This hearing wastes no time getting to the heart of the issue. Katrina Goodwin admits to violating probation by using amphetamines, but the real story isn't the drug test, it's the history behind it. Even though both the prosecution and probation office recommend giving her another chance, the judge immediately signals that repeated failures have finally outweighed repeated opportunities. The courtroom is already leaning toward accountability over optimism.
Find you guilty and revoke. Counsel, did you want to speak to years? Because she's been on probation since 2017.
Correct. She has completed the successfully Take Each program, and judge has also done the 90-day jail sanction. So she has some back time. So we're asking for the minimum 2 years because she was hoping to get, of course, continued with the objective of paying the rest of the restitution. That's why they're asking for an extension of a year. But without that, then we would ask for the minimum 2 years.
All right, the court, as previously stated, is going to grant the motion, revoke, find you guilty, give you credit for any time served, credit for any time in any successful completion of inpatient treatment. There's to be restitution of $6,977.11 to U-Haul. The therapeutic community, the court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? And did you sign it?
Yes.
You do have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on community supervision. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. We can only do so much, right? The therapeutic community is a good program, but you're going to have to request it. I have no jurisdiction to force them to place you in the program. Once you're released from prison, if you can't find a place that can help with your drug addictions, if I'm still here, you can come back here and I'll find a place for you, okay? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very cute.
Yes, ma'am. I'd rather do 2 years.
All right. The court is calling 2024 CR 008354.
The judge explains her decision with surprising honesty. She acknowledges that addiction is incredibly difficult to overcome, but she also draws a hard line. Treatment only works if the person actually uses the tools they've been given. Defense counsel asks for the minimum sentence, pointing to completed programs and restitution, but the judge isn't convinced. After imposing 4 years in prison, she still offers encouragement for recovery after release. That's accountability without abandoning compassion.
State versus Jose Elias Gamboa III. Could I have parties announced?
Duffy Pitlock for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Lisa Conley for Mr. Gamboa.
And are you Mr. Gamboa?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge,
Yes.
Before you move further, I have notes from the last court visit.
Mhm.
Sorry, pled true, and this was to get the results of a tally.
So you pled true on June 17th
Yes.
with Judge Angelini to 38 and 38?
Yes.
All right, thank you. And does,
Matthew, did I got?
all right. Then Judge Angelini previously found violations of 38 and 38 true. And then there was a request for a TAP evaluation.
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right. On this case, the minimum sentence you can receive, the maximum sentence you can receive based upon your plea bargain agreement is 2 years. So if you want, I can follow everybody's recommendation. It would really help you. Or if you want, I can revoke you and sentence you to 2 years.
Now I was going to ask you, ma'am, am I going to get released? And does that mean because they said the VA? And do I get to go to the VA for my assistance, or how does that work?
Now, what ends up happening is based upon their recommendations, you're going to be in custody and you're going to get transferred to an inpatient treatment facility. Then once that is completed, then you will have the VA.
Now, the inpatient, what is it called? Yeah, because I'd rather just.
No, here's the thing. How old are you?
I'm 45, man.
All right, so you can make these decisions. These are your two choices. I can revoke you. What I'm telling you is based upon your plea bargain agreement, the most I can sentence you to is 2 years in the prison.
Okay.
You will do 2 years at the prison. Sometimes, because it's the prison, if you have enough time, sometimes they will parole you from the Bexar County Jail. Then other times they will not parole you from the Bexar County Jail. I'm not in charge of that system.
Okay.
But at the most, you will do 2 years.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'd rather do 2 years.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Sure.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
A completely different case walks in, but the same theme returns. Choices. The judge lays out 2 clear paths for Jose Gamboa: accept inpatient treatment through probation or serve up to 2 years in prison. Instead of immediately choosing rehabilitation, he starts asking questions about custody, parole, and the VA. Then comes the twist. After hearing every option explained, he voluntarily chooses prison. That's not the answer most people in the courtroom were expecting.
Jose Elias Gamboa III.
All right, Mr. Gamboa, probation is recommending that you be continued and that you go into inpatient treatment. Are you telling the court that you do not wish to follow that recommendation?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you telling the court that you wish to be revoked and given the 2-year sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Then you were previously found to violate conditions 38 and 38. The court is going to grant the motion, revoke, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. And I'll request the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community does not increase the time that you're at the prison, but it is to help you with any type of sobriety issues you have or drug issues you may have. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. All right, good luck to you, sir. We can go off the record. When you're released from custody, if you can't find a place that can help you, you can always come back to court. If I'm here, I'll make sure they find a place for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Great, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
The judge doesn't rush this final decision. She makes sure Gamboa understands exactly what he's giving up before accepting his request to revoke probation. Even after sentencing him to 2 years, she still asks that he be placed in a therapeutic community and reminds him he can return for help once he's released. It's a rare moment where the court delivers punishment but leaves the door to recovery unlocked. The sentence ends the case, but the opportunity to change remains. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.